Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. And we got a hot one for you today. But before we get into all of that, you know what time it is, man. Zoe's got some shout outs.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I just want to say thank you to all the listeners. Thank you for following. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all. And hit us up in the comments, man. Let's get some of the feedback going.
Hey, this week, we talking about why you can't keep a man with the booty. So strap in. Let the kings talk about it. All right, good people. Hey, welcome back, man, to another edition of Kingly Conversations. And as I am every single week, man, you know who it is. It's Alan.
What up? It's your boy Twine, aka Twine. Holla at your boy, man. That's all I got.
Hey, mentor, Calvin D. Hill.
All right, Calvin.
I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I did.
You can't keep a man with sex. Why did you just say sex? Why gotta be booty? You can't keep a man with
booty.
Yeah,
Why gotta be booty?
Can't keep a man with just booty.
You cannot. That is my saying. That is the topic today. Because some people feel like that's all it takes to keep a man happy. And that is not true. That is the furthest thing from the truth ever. Ever. What are you looking at me like, man?
Have you ever had pink cocaine before?
What is pink cocaine? What is pink cocaine?
That thing get you hooked.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No,
I don't know.
It's not. Okay, so
there's some happy men out here. That's
okay. Now again, that doesn't keep a man, a sensible man, a reasonable man, in a relationship with you, especially if you are a bitter woman, spiteful woman. To me, this is all my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No, that don't keep nobody. That don't keep. If you are nasty, if you talk nasty, you disrespectful, you don't take care of yourself, you're raggedy. No, that don't keep no man. No, sir. Absolutely. If it does, something wrong with that man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it like that.
Well, first of all, if you out here not taking care of yourself and you out here smelling any kind of way and
I ain't going there.
And you cooking bread, nah, bro, that ain't happening. You want to keep all that to yourself, partner. Like that part, I understand that ain't gonna keep nobody because how you gonna get somebody like that? First of all, so let's negate that little detail there. We talking about females out here that's good to go. They clean, they take care of business, and they got that WAP.
I don't care about no WAP. That doesn't keep a man.
Huh?
That doesn't keep a man. Right. If some people, okay, so I've seen this thing on TikTok a couple of times. They say, all you gotta do is sleep with a man, feed him, and be his peace, and that's it. And he happy. Okay, really? I think it's a little more than just that. That don't keep a man. To me, and it does men a disservice to think it's just that simple. That's all I got to do, and I'm fine. No, come on, really?
So you're saying that men are not simple-minded?
Yes, in a way. It takes more to maintain a relationship with a man over time. Like you can get his attention with sex. You can manipulate him sometimes, but that's not gonna last you.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. And some people think otherwise.
So I'm going to take us back in history now. I'm going to go back in time a little bit. So would you say that the same Calvin now would say the same thing that Calvin would say about let's go about 12 years back.
I say the same thing then. Because that's not what's keeping a relationship together. And especially for me, That's not the only thing that keeps a relationship together. No.
Well, I'll tell you what, I guess I had to learn the hard way then. All right. I had to learn the hard way. Let's just move on. I can't get into detail.
So you telling me that's the main thing that keeps you in a relationship. I didn't say it's not a high priority. I didn't say it's
not right now. Not right now. Let's be
even
clear.
Then. Man, get out of Alan. I'm talking to Alan.
What?
Is that the only thing that keeps you in a relationship?
Not me.
Alan. Because Alan was out here looking for. Because Alan was out here looking for a wife in high school, bro. Stop. Alan is the same person that said, I ain't out here dating just to be dating. I'm trying to find somebody I can live the rest of my life with. That's what type of stuff he was on.
That definitely was the type of time I was on. Didn't mean I found it immediately, but
So all the relationships Alan may or may not have had, they didn't last just because of clapping. They didn't last. So it's
my
I mean, so I'm saying
that is true. That would be true. But there were various reasons why. So in my now, let me go ahead and
okay, no, go ahead. Why
sound terrible?
Why,
it's sound terrible. So here I cannot stay with someone that intellectually is not on my level. Right, I can't do it, but there are some people that can. Some people want to have to essentially have somebody that they can tell what to do. I don't want that. So if someone's not intellectually on my same level, then no matter what else you got going on, I'm always gonna feel like I'm dating a child.
But what's wrong with that?
I'm not trying to date a child.
No. I ain't saying.
My name is.
I'm saying what's wrong. What's wrong with you having that stance? Because some people will make you feel like
that. I'm just saying I'm not Harvey Epstein, so I'm not out here looking for children to date.
Right.
I need somebody that's
cool
on my same level. Now that doesn't mean that, and that's whatever level I'm at. I just need somebody on that same level that I'm on, and long term, if they're not on that level, it's going because I'm going to feel like I'm having to teach them everything all the time, and I'm not a fan.
Well, some people feel like, oh, it's just sex. It's just I'm saying that doesn't help a relationship.
Well, you got some. Let's bring it to perspective. Let's modernize what we're talking about. So nowadays, there are some folks out here that's just, hey, yo, this is just what it is. All right. Me, you, right now. And I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Is that a relationship? Is that sustainable? Realistically, is that sustainable?
Who says it? I don't know. I can't tell you, sir. I'm just saying there's some folks out here that's comfortable and happy with what they got. Meaning that, they still together. Mm-hmm. And they still together.
How?
Houseway? I'll tell you houseway. Because they ain't looking for no relationship.
But okay. So the most intimate thing you can do on earth, mm-hmm. and you're not looking for a relationship.
Hey, some people ain't. That's just the truth. Some people not. And if you're not, then it's whatever. Now, the only problem comes in is if you're not looking for a relationship, but then you also looking for exclusivity. Then it's like,
right. Which one? Okay, so which one you want to do?
Because if you're looking for exclusivity, now you're looking for exclusivity without the relationship. And it's like, hey, my thing is though, as long as all the people involved in this trifecta, this quadfecta, this syncfecta, whatever you got going on, as long as everybody involved know what it is and everybody's okay with it and everybody's practicing, safety for themselves, do whatever, man. Whatever. Hey, whatever.
And that's just what they're comfortable with, man. It's just that, they seen some stuff when it was coming up. It's like, okay, I want to do that. I want to be that type of person.
All right, so cut to the chase then. What keeps you in the relationship you're in?
Right now? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. ain't gonna lie. Hey, yo, when she do that thing with the, hey, come on, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you. I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that.
That was
I'm
perfect.
glad he did that.
That was perfect time.
Yeah, it was perfect timing.
But
Alan, what keeps you in the relationship you in?
I mean, for me, there's a lot of things. It's one is the relationship that we've already, it's what we've built in the years past. It's the communication that we have. It's the companionship that I enjoy. But you know, I also, in my case, waited like 12 years before I professed my undying love. It wasn't, I mean, it was 12 years. It was more of a, you know, we were just friends for 12 years. 12-ish years. I don't know if it was exactly 12, but that's what we tell
12 people. Years.
Yep.
And y'all were just kicking it.
Yeah. When I mean, from time to, I mean, you know, met in college or whatever, and you know, we didn't like hang out all the time or nothing, but she had no idea. And I wasn't in heavy pursuit. It was not like, but there's reasons behind that one that I was not in heavy pursuit.
Like what?
So something she said. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I gotta step my game up there. So I was like, which oddly enough, she don't remember saying at all. And I'm like, I definitely remember you saying it. So
what did you say?
It was just a regular. She said I was average, and I was just like, oh, well, no, I'm not gonna. Nobody's ever gonna be able to say that again. Now I'm sure somebody could, but the vast majority of people certainly can't say that. She wasn't. She was just saying like, you know, I was a middle of the road dude.
Wow.
But I ain't middle of the road. Certainly no more.
Okay.
Not by all measurable statistics.
Oh, get him.
I'm just saying.
I had somebody basic.
What did you say? What did you say, Zoe?
What you say, Zoe?
No, I said I remember I definitely got called basic one time. But she said
by who?
It was.
I ain't gonna say by who. Not by who.
Hold on one second.
Not by who.
Y'all go ahead, man. My dog is going crazy. I'm sorry, listeners. I apologize.
They might want to hear what your dog got to say.
Yeah, he got something to say about this.
He can shut up.
But
Zeus.
He said he's not gonna do that.
Sorry about that.
So anyway.
But yeah. So for me, the unity, the relationship, the bond, like the way we stuck together over the years and gone through the ups and downs of life, that to me makes a big difference. And then there's a level of respect between each other. That makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the sex, in which that's good, but that doesn't keep you in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It helps, but don't keep it. So that was my point. That was my point. Some people feel like, yeah, it is. Some people feel like that's all it takes to keep a man.
No, I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, with that mentality, you're gonna be rough out here in the streets. Even songs lying to these women out here talking about I don't clean, but I still got the ring. And then shortly after that, saw her sweeping up some stuff and cleaning and all this other stuff. Like, yo, what we doing out here, man? You got the wrong perspective.
You talking about Cardi?
I ain't talking about you said it. I didn't. I'm just saying that's what I saw.
But you can't go off of what you hear on TV and music.
Never that, because they got writers. So the writers they do what they do.
Right. I don't believe you have that stuff nowhere. So let alone listen to
it. Not really. Hey, shout out to I can't say, but back in the day, long time ago, there was a female that I don't know, talking to, and she knew me for a while, but when she saw me, like it was a long period where we didn't even know that we still existed. So when I first saw her, she was like, "Why are you so basic?" I was like, "What you mean? What you mean?" Because I didn't have no cologne. You know what I'm saying? I didn't smell a certain type. I just had a natural, soap and water type element going on. Not no
No clogging.
pheromone for sure. Yeah, all that good stuff. So clothes, y'all know me, bro. Back in the day, I was basic with the clothes. I didn't care about. I didn't have a fashion sense at all. I do have a little bit of that now, but back in the day, I was a fashionless, smellless individual male that got lucky a lot.
Fashion the smell. It's okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But guess what? We not together. So it didn't last.
Right. Right. So everything y'all said is add to my point.
Okay, let me add to your point a little bit more. You not out here looking for a relationship if you out here just trying to clap cheeks. First of all, let's get that out the way. And when I was talking about the individuals who are comfortable with the situation they're in, they're not looking for a relationship. So you can be out here, but in the words of Method Man, if I can take you back for just a moment, keep that tight, all right? And then you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine.
Never ever give my okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You can go check that out.
Well, if it's like that, I wouldn't want to waste time with
hey,
but see, that's the thing, though. People, go ahead, Alan. People ain't wasting time.
They love it.
They love it. They enjoy it.
They don't realize they're wasting time.
But my whole thing is, well, I can't speak from a female perspective, so I can't. I just have questions. Because you got.
We need to have female up here.
Because you got some females out here that's not looking for relationships either. So that's their thing.
And see,
they have a plethora of gentlemen that are willing to do just anything just for a little bit of that pink cocaine. I'm just saying. So they out there.
Which is fine. My only issue is if they don't know that's what's up. That's the only time I have whatever somebody's doing. The only time I have an issue is when everybody involved doesn't know what's up. Now, it doesn't mean that the relationship might have started out with the pink cocaine and the sausage fest, and then one or the other now is like, well, maybe I want a little bit more than this, and they haven't verbalized that. They haven't told somebody that. That happens,
that's a good point.
Or one person lying and they're like, yeah, I'm okay with the relationship being like this, and you're not. Like, let your yay be yay and let your nay be nay. So if you are okay with it just being a physical relationship, then don't lie about that. Because one of y'all gonna be disappointed for sure.
Yeah.
So that's all. I mean, my thing is, just tell people what's real. Tell people the real. Don't be out here, no, you ain't got to lie to pick your credit.
I'm just saying I ain't looking for no relationship, so I don't want to get emotionally tied. So this is what it is. And then you fast forward and somebody catching feelings.
Yes.
Because of
but
the
see,
love.
I guess I'm not gonna say I'm not ruthless, but I will remind you, like, this is what you said. Like, without you bringing it up, I'll be like, all right, now don't forget. You said,
that's crazy.
You said, because I don't want. Hey,
if you,
I want people to know where they stand at all times.
Then it's a continuous thing. So
I'm
just saying,
I mean, that's look. If you don't have repeat business, I gotta wonder about your business. I'm just if you don't have repeat customers, or at least I gotta wonder about what you're doing.
You don't provide quality service.
You don't provide quality service.
That's true. No callbacks. Customer
No
service is
callback, no return, no. I'm gonna get my lick back. Nothing. You just like one and done. Now it's one thing if you don't even know who they are, but if you know who they are, because some people are out here like on a one night stand game. So you might not even know what their name is for real.
I got this product. It wasn't what it said it was going to be. all that.
You met him somewhere. Y'all went back to the place. Y'all exchanged products, and the milk was gone bad. And so you're not even trying to. You're not even trying to have a second encounter. And some people don't want it. My thing is just that's always been my mindset is if there was not repeat business, then I'm just like, man, somebody did a terrible job.
Yeah. I would like to talk to somebody that is out here, a female.
We might have to put them on. We probably can't use their face. We just have to. We can't use their name, image, and likeness. We just got to like.
No, it's not. I don't even want to record the information because I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable. However, I want to know, like, since you out here in these streets, like, what is your end game? Like, what do you expect from the end game?
Some people just enjoyment, but you can ask them. The problem is finding out who that is.
But you got some out here that's actually getting names on deeds and getting properties and things of that nature with that pink cocaine. So, I'm just saying.
No.
So, can it keep them? To answer the question, Calvin, to answer your question, it's not even a question. It says you can't keep a man with the poon or booty or whatever y'all want to call it, right? Pink cocaine. We'll just say pink cocaine, right? So you can't keep a man that way. However, there's quite a few that can keep them.
Well, you could also be well compensated.
And I'm sorry.
You could also be well compensated. Oh man, that sounds terrible. You just talk about people getting deeds and such. I'm like, you are well compensated for the pink cocaine.
No,
it's keeping
not.
Hey, compensation.
Absolutely not.
I understand. You don't agree with it. However, it is something that is happening out here in these streets.
Oh, for sure.
So
cars, home, whole lifestyle.
Can it? Yes. But will it for me? No. I ain't get into it because I was playing advocate when I said what I said with me and my relationship now. It's more than physical. It's definitely emotional, psychological, and it's a lot of things that go into it. A lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of growth. So that's just what it is. I'm not out in these streets no more. Kiss the girl and make him cry.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's why, thinking about that, maybe that's why, because, some people don't want to invest the time in having a relationship, and some people maybe don't want to, because not like, starting a new relationship that's more than physical does take energy.
It ain't work.
Right. And there are a lot of people that, I shouldn't say a lot, but I'm sure there's some people that just are like, I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to invest that energy only to, 3 years from now, have my heart broken or something because it happened before. Especially, these days. I'm not out here in the dating pool, but
hate to see
I hear it's a hard time out there.
From what I heard.
He said it's a hard time out there.
From what I heard, it's hard out there. For people that want relationships, I hear that it's hard out there.
It's hard out there.
But speaking on a personal level, it took time for me to actually understand that when we say that it's a lot of work in a relationship and you got to put forth the effort, sometimes you got to look in the mirror, man. Especially if you come into a relationship broken, people expect the other half to be, to fill a void, and you get caught up in this back and forth and the misunderstanding and expectations and things of that nature, however that come. But if you take a moment to look in the mirror and say, hey, maybe it's you, or look in the mirror and say, maybe it's me. I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Then it'll be a lot better for you. So for me, if you don't take the time and the energy to work on yourself as a person that's broken out here in these streets, it's going to be a problem for you. And then you're going to be out here clapping cheeks, and everybody going to go home with their couples. You know, the couples are going to go home, and then you're going to go home by yourself, and it's cold out here in these streets. So work on yourself, man. Work on yourself. Because I'm being completely honest. I would have been that person out there cold in the streets if I didn't take the time to fix me. Let's be real and let's be honest. And I'll still be out there, you know, doing things that these folks out here doing. But nah, I couldn't have it. I was telling myself when I was young, yo, I'm gonna be an old grumpy man by myself, but I'm gonna be rich. Yeah. So I'm not an old grumpy man. I am old. I'm not grumpy. And I'm not grumpy. Being rich.
Yeah.
So let's do it. That's all I got, man.
You know, we all
cue the music. Speaking of music, guys, I've been dabbling in some things that Calvin, you may not like, but this music gonna be transparent. I'm just giving you a heads up. I got some vibes. I'm gonna send your way.
Yep.
All right, Cal.
Y'all got it.
I'm gonna make it jazzy. I'm gonna put some tambourines in it, and put some bass in it.
Work on a relationship. Work on a relationship. Be safe out there. As Alan say, y'all out in the streets.
Hey man.
They out there in
I
the
ain't gonna crush your dreams, man. If you out there clapping cheeks, man, and you getting yours, man, do your thing, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, hey, you can keep a man if you keep throwing that thing. Keep throwing it.
Oh my God. Bye. Bye.
Hey, we'll see.
Bye. Go get
Yeah.